Good, I guess, evening, brothers and sisters and others. Hey, I better go to the YouTube side. I have to get busy. What is this? The lies of this world. World built on lies and the people who love. Let me get this muted. Yeah, mute. There we go. This whole world is built on lies. The right, the Republicans say the Democrats are lying. Democrats swear up and down the Republicans are lying. Society lies. We are taught lies. This whole world has been built on lies. The train tracks, 1,912 miles, built in 7 years, a bunch of crap because they're still working on 100 miles of a highway. Still ain't done. These buildings, old buildings, they built them just for one. When was the World's Fair? When was the World's Fair? I'm gonna look that up real quick. San Francisco. Okay, that was with the big buildings. 1915. Wait, what? Okay, International Exhibition. Was it World's Fair held in San Francisco? 1915. Then in the 1920s, they were supposedly building all these buildings. Well, there wasn't enough people to fill the buildings they built. In 1915, they just barely had a car created. I got some parts out there in the shop I'm gonna have to do a video on. They created a car from nothing. They still had horse and buggy on the road in 1915, but they was able to build all them magnificent buildings. Then they just burned them, tore them down. 1 year only. Then we got what was the old architecture. We can't put it together today. All these old world buildings. Oh, they built them in the 1930s, 29 through the 30s, up to the 40s. They was building places for people to go blow money during the Great Depression. Really? World Trade Centers, a plane took two planes to it. It did not happen. It's all lies, people. It's all lies. The people that love the lies is even worse. They get mad at you. And I've been doing some looking. Yes, it's always going to scripture. We know everybody's been wanting me to come watch. Come watch. This is to the certain group. But this is to all groups, really, because the Paulistas ain't no different. But let's get on to this. And if you come in, if you don't click the link and I come back to the StreamYard side and I come back to the room, you're banned. So if you're going to come in and run your mouth, click the link, sit there and wait. You can still partake. It better be clean. All right. I hate that. I hate seeing them. Lord, I'm praying for them, Lord. All right. Hush. I want to start off right here real quick. It's across the street. Well, God by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. You see a theme with the Lord here? Do you see a theme with God's word? Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Faith, works. What wealth are we promised? And what are we told to do to increase? Vanity would be faith. Labor would be works. If you have wealth through faith and works, now vanity is of the devil. No vanity. All right, let's get on here. Why are people more comfortable with lies rather than the truth? Because the truth is hard to digest and pisses people off. The one who speaks the truth should be prepared to stand alone. Well, hey, it's not me saying it. Why do people prefer lies over the truth? When the truth does emerge, we often feel terribly betrayed, and we can lose faith in our own ability to make good judgments. To protect against this pain, we sometimes continue lying to ourselves long after reality seems unavoidable. Yeah. People love lies. Moral disengagement. They have no morals. They have no morals. Morality is what stops most people from lying or being selfish, bad, or antisocial. There's a lot of them on YouTube. I mean, just vile as often as they could. But some people are just more morally disengaged or relaxed than others. Relaxed. That's an understatement. Liar will not be believed even when he speaks the truth. That's right. Nobody's going to believe these people. If you're caught lying, telling lies, how can you believe them after that? Romans 3:7. Wow. Is it something better to tell a lie than the truth? No. A lie is a lie. Building trust with a pathological liar is difficult, if not impossible. Yeah. It ain't. All right. People love the lies. It pisses them off. They have no morals. And you're lying to yourself. Even when you see the truth, you have to, no, you can't believe it. You're not going to lie to yourself. Even when it's the truth. Because you're comfortable with a lie because it pisses you off. And this is the main thing right here. This is the main thing. People are scared to be alone. You're scared to death. Picture it right now. There's no one. No one. House is empty. No neighbors. There's nobody. It's you, and you're alive. Nobody is around to help you. You're going to freak out. I'd go get what I needed, swipe my card, and I'd go home in peace. Thank you, Lord. There's no evil in the world. Lord, keep the evil out of me. I don't want to be the only evil one on the earth. You know, the last person on earth will be evil if they're comfortable with the lies. I want the truth, and I don't mind being alone if I get the truth. What good is a lie going to do you? It'll make you feel comfortable in life. Well, we all won't be standing before the Lord. And see, that's the only thing I've questioned in my life. I stood the test of time. I stood the test of time. Questioned God. Past 5 years, I've questioned God. Get in here, Boots. You get back over here. That's not your bedroom. You get back. There's your bedroom. Hey, see, y'all don't know these dogs. Hey, got one licking the bed, one trying to go to the other room. So they always start something. It's always you don't lick the bed either, Boots. That ain't. Nasty dogs. People ain't no cleaner than dogs. Hey, see what I mean? People are no better than dogs. They won't listen. Nasty dogs. Yes, you're a good girl, but you nasty. People are no better than dogs, myself included. I ain't putting myself above nobody, but I'm not going to sit there and be comfortable with a lie. I'm not going to be sitting there and be comfortable with a lie. Now, get over there. Now, both of you lay down. I said, get over there now, lay down, and zip it. Now, there's people listening like that. to be a much better place. And I hate to say that. I really hate to say that. But social media is a cancer on society. People should not be, they can have a voice, but keep it to yourself in your own little groups, because there's people that get mad over telling them the truth. There's people that get mad because they know they're lying and they don't want to be called out. There's also a group of people that love to start trouble and they feed off of it. And if you go watch these debate channels, oh, last I've seen, well, I had 4 of them over on my channel, boy, that they made me get nasty too. It's all these to made me get nasty. People love that. I wanted to start off being calm. That blew up quick. They don't want it. They're happy with the dissension. They feed on it and they get off on it. But just imagine you wake up in the morning and nobody talks to you. You have no one to talk to. You would not make it. You would not make it. Because you need that social interaction. It's nice to talk to people sometimes, but it's so much nicer to not even have to deal with them. And I don't mean that in a hateful way. But people that love the lies are the worst. Let's get back to what society says about people like that. This ain't me saying. Because the truth is hard to digest and pisses most people off. The one who speaks the truth should be prepared to stand alone. Or are people more comfortable with reassuring a lie? Because it concretes their beliefs. Or I'm hit the back area. I got some stuff to. Yeah. Well, I don't like this. No, I'm going to continue lying. Now, why do people prefer lies over truth? Because you can't accept it. Now, yeah, it's getting you both. But, wait, let me back it up. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar. The truth is not in him. Romans 3:7. Lying. See, this is the only book that has ever stood the test of time. Lying tongue is one of them. Proud look, lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. Yeah. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and running to mischief. False witness that speaketh lies, he that soweth discord among brethren. That's what a lot of these globe shields are. I wish the Christians wouldn't act like them. Come to face the facts. You're living a lie. This is the globe shield world. And I hate being like this to them. Hey, go watch them. It's an abomination. They're an abomination. They'll cuss God in a heartbeat. This is the only book that stood the test of time. False witness shall not be unpunished. Romans 3:7. He that speaketh lies shall perish. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. Romans 3:7. Lie not to one another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. Romans 3:7. Same person. We don't see no Romans 3:7 here, do we? No, we don't. Liars. Let's go on up here. People love to cause anger and strife. Software turns. That's what I'm trying to be. That's what the Lord's working out of me. Because I would slap somebody in a heartbeat. And they're picking their teeth up in the mail. That's why I don't want to do that. See, this is what the shields love. This is what the Satanists love. You stir up people, get them, they love it. That's why they get a whole crowd of little devils to watch it. This world's full of them. Why do people cause strife? It's because they have yielded to pride and selfishness. Satan, I'm telling you. And this causes a reoccurring dissatisfaction because nothing ever seems to be good enough. They may be a few temporary moments of satisfaction where pride feels a short-lived fix. See, and if you don't give them what they want, see, here, they want to fight with you to embarrass you, make you look like an idiot, cussing and shouting. That's why they will not come talk. It's exactly why, because the Lord's working it out of me, because, boy, I'm telling you, there's a, Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you. There be some slapping. Who stirs up strife? A wrathful man stirs up strife. There's a lot of wrathful little men out here on YouTube. But he who is slow to anger allays contention. I don't know what that means. I know what the slow to anger part means. That's the Lord's teaching me. A calm, cool spirit keeps the peace. A wrathful man stirreth up strife. Fathers, do not provoke. Okay. Now, I've seen talk, all this other stuff. Yeah, I say that's what the Lord's working out of me. They'll quit the talk pretty much. All right. Plant seeds of strife. Gossip separates the best of friends. Violent people mislead their companions, leading them down a harmful path. With narrowed eyes, people plot evil. With a smirk, they plan their mischief. People love to cause anger and strife. Oh, we already got, okay, well, hey, okay, that wound up being a Bible one. Hatred stirreth up strife. See, and people are full of hate. The people that feed off ticking people off and just poking the bear, you're full of hate. What do you hate? You hate the truth. You love the lies. Let's go back to that. Pride. Everyone that is proud in the heart is an abomination to the Lord. Those Satanists. Prove not a scorner lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, he shall love thee. A lot of scorners. I've been talking to. I ain't really seen very many of these. I really ain't seen none of this in them Christians. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. And 8. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The knowledge of the holy is understanding. Knowledge is understanding. You people need to quit listening to a preacher. And then, Lord, this is all glory to God. I don't understand everything. That's another thing. If a person will tell you, you ask one person and they got the answer for everything in the world, you know they lie. Go ask any globe shield how anything works. Then say, I don't believe you, then see what happens. You might want to step back. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. That's where Paul tells y'all to shut up. How come there's so many women preachers if y'all follow Paul? For she sitteth at the door of her house and on a seat in the high places of the city, to call the passengers who go right of their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there. and our guests are in the depths of hell. I'd study on that, but she's tricking somebody, and oh yeah, come on, that's good, that's good, and right there. But people think they're wise. People think they're smart. Where was that? People with an education. Where was that? People with an education think they're all. Wait. Does educate? Yeah. Educated people so arrogant. Being educated doesn't make a person arrogant. No, their evil, godless demeanor does. Who is that? I can't see what that is here. Go over here. Oh, so you ain't clicked. There's nobody waiting in here. I guess you're out here. All right. Sure you ain't cool. You want to drop links? You're useless. And hop, take that. You link that didn't show up. I don't see it. Where is that? Come here, little clicker. Come here, little clicker. And you are gone. Told you. And don't you people? I do like how your link never showed up. Didn't on my YouTube side, but anyway. Little drive-by cowards. All right, educated people think they're prideful. Arrogance of the well-educated. Yeah. People with higher education are often really arrogant. I totally get what you're saying. It's one thing to think you're better. And you know, ain't nobody better. I know where they're going with that, but what you learn in school is what you were told to believe. Yeah, see, you've never taught humility. And social media just make people so slap. I mean, you're nasty people. But we got a world of people that loves the lies and ain't got the morals to actually stand up and talk to somebody like an adult. They'll sling words of hate at you. They refuse to answer questions. I'm talking to you too, Paulistas. This is mainly to y'all. Globe shields, y'all just pay attention because you know better. You're full of pride. You think you know everything. I did. I learned that a long time ago. You ask somebody a question, don't answer it. Well, is that how it works? Yeah. How you know? Well, education. I went to school. Really? So Africa running to America, Hanging Rock popped up. Why does it look like a tree? Why is you telling me Africa left this behind? Africa left that behind after it ran into us. Chunk of wood, people. it's a rock. No. Maybe I should call the insurance company. So that's part of Africa. Or is that part of America that fell off? Because it's laying on top of the leaves here in Stokes County, North Carolina. And usually wood, that size piece, gone in a year probably, maybe two. No, it's hard as rock. And there's been no cataclysm in the recorded history that could petrify that. Sure, North Carolina got nuked. But that's out near Goldsboro, out toward the coast. No, it was beyond Goldsboro. Well, no, it might have been Goldsboro. No, ain't no nuke ever went off around that piece of wood. But it's petrified. And it's laid leaves around it, you know. I saw it. History's a lie. But people love the lies of this world. People want to talk. They want me to go to their place. They'll never get out of their comfort zone. Why? Because then their lie starts to unravel. They got to sit there and be held to account for what they have just said. And once they see they have no answer, and they walk off. The liars are the ones that get the most angry. If you can say one thing to them and they call you every name in the book, yeah, that's pretty much a liar because he can't handle what he just heard. I got cussed out, called all kinds of names because I said the U.S. government owns the U.S. Post Office. I got called all kinds of names. Think the fellow apologized? No. He cussed me and never said another word about it. But he cussed me about some other things. And that's what the people love. That's what the world loves. They love to be caught up in that room full of little devils cussing and slinging hate, causing strife. And the world loves it. There's a whole group of them here on YouTube. There's a few different groups of them. Some political, some religious, some scientific. And the hateful ones are wrong. They got some stuff right, maybe. Because say, I don't have an answer to everything. I was asked a good question today. Have no answer. But I also have an answer. I also have a question. They have no answer for it. So we don't have the answer to everything, even on that side. But they will claim they do. And whatever you show them, I don't care if it's Paulistas, I don't care if it's Globistas, you can show them beyond a shadow of a doubt, contradicting proof that can't be denied. They deny it. They deny it. Just And they will accuse you of doing that because you ain't listening to them. Ain't that right, ma'am? Ain't that right, ma'am? And the hatefulness in their voice when they talk, they can't humble themselves and admit, hey, I might be wrong. I was going to say they're wrong because I drew a picture. Some fella drew a picture and he stretched it out like an accordion. That's to a globe shield. Or here's the red words, Matthew 24:6. That's to the Paulistas. And they get so mad and won't talk to you like an adult. See, I'll sit here and talk all night long. This is as humble as you make it, which you ain't going to make it very humble because you're going to try to piss me off instantly. I've learned not to do that. And that's why you people don't want nothing to do with the talk with me anymore because you don't get to feed off the anger and hate. I'm returning. I'm just sitting here repeating the truth. And y'all don't like it. I'm keeping my calm. I might get mad, but I'm not going to lash out nasty words or holler no more. Y'all don't want that. I know your game. I'm telling you folks, I ran with the devil for most of my life. Didn't know I was a Satanist, but I was. As usual, y'all talk until the green flag drops. Then that's when you got to go have your diapers changed and go run and hide. And I'll be expecting some drive-bys while I've been sitting here. Fella, I was fixing to go on when you had to comment. You wanted an answer. I don't see you. I don't see you. Wait a minute. That's Sacramento Truth Movement. Boy. That's what that is. You wasn't man enough to click that button. And that, folks, is a friend of your friend. A lot of narcissistic people out here too that accuses others of what it's the world. Y'all don't see this. I know y'all don't. Y'all are devils. Y'all just, or y'all do. That's why you're throwing so much hate over here. Trust me, I can get more evil than you've ever thought of, little fella. If I lived in California, San Francisco, you'd be like Stephen Hawking. Yes, and dead. Trust me, I've changed a lot, and that's why God set me out here in the hills of North Carolina, and He's teaching me. I've seen how you people talk out there. I've been out in California, a lot of time out in California. Glad I didn't know you then, there, fella, because I've been up to Half Moon Bay. I've been up in Sacramento. Been down Donner Pass. Thank God he took me away from all that stuff before I really saw what the world was like. Because it's disgusting. Because it's disgusting. Gutless Satanists. On the church side, this goes to you too. Whatever you was taught in church was taught to you by Freemasons, the very same people that taught you in high school. Now, if you know the schools lied to you and you think the church didn't, have you been reading that book? We get textbooks from school, and it's something else. We are given instructions on how to figure things out, mathematical and scientific. And you still believe lies. If there's okay. This is the earth. This is the sun. This is the sun, and this is big. This is big. This is big. Let me squish this up a little bit. I ain't gonna never get too much smaller. This is the earth. This is the sun. That means the sun's ray is this big. How come a hot spot has switched roles? This is the earth. How come the sun leaves a hot spot that big on a cloud when the sun is that big? Common sense. How come we see the sun up here? I can't explain that. Maybe it dips down, does that little bull crap they talk about. I have no idea. I've never been up there to see it. But I have seen the hot spot on the cloud. And this is supposed to be the sun. Yeah, there's the hot spot on the cloud. But yet, there's the size of the sun shining a ray at the earth. You can't have it both ways, people. All right, Christian folks. Matthew 24:26. If anybody says they saw me in the desert, they're liars. Believe it not. Hey, y'all, I saw Jesus out in the desert. He says, oh, you don't need works. Works ain't going to get you to heaven. And James says, hey, foolish man, don't you know faith without works is dead? Show me your faith. I'll show you my faith with my works. He's talking to Paul. This world has a bunch of blind fools following. Because you can't pull your head out of the methane chamber long enough to see what you see. Because you love the lies. I think half of you see the lies. You don't want to admit you were wrong. The other half see the lies and just want to cause strife, poke the bear. But you stay away from the ones that ain't going to feed you what you want. You stay away from the ones that's going to sit here and hold you accountable for what you say and ask you questions. You don't want to talk to them people. Christians and globe shields alike. Satanists. Proof. Well, I done booted him. There's the proof. I've tried talking to that fella. I did go to ETT. ETT, you owe me one, fella. Your buddy's in here. Where are you at? You stink bug. If y'all got stink bug, I think these stink bugs are government officials. Spy drones. Because them things is everywhere anyway. You know? And they always lie to you. And you can catch them lying. All you got to do is watch their mouth move. That's how simple it is. But the world loves the lies. Because the world's built on lies. From the day we're born, we're fed lies. We're told we don't have the freedom to do anything unless the government gives us permission or we purchase a product from a corporation. God give us freedom to move across the land. This ain't 1930s Germany, but if you're out without your papers, you people will preach freedom, but support the very same system that systematically remove your freedoms. It's the political people here. Political right, Christian political right, Christian political left. See, even divided on politics, you hate each other's side. And you can't get nobody to sit down, talk like an adult. You'll get a bunch of lurkers, then they'll go communicate, do the little drive-bys, and get back in their little group and say, we told him, didn't we? But never one of you stepped up to tell me. Had STS, Sacramento Truth Movement. There's you another plug or Satanist. Come in, show himself, try to drop a link. Saw it on my StreamYard side, sure didn't see it on my YouTube side. So maybe that was my link I see. Okay. You people ain't about the truth. You just like poking the bear. Cause of strife, then that gets all y'all's rocks off. That's what you feed off of. That's why you like going to these other folks, because they'll get mad at you. Cause I used to too. Cause see, I learned if I can't slap you, why am I gonna get mad and start cussing you? I'd rather slap you than cuss you. Keeps the the blood pressure might jack up for a second. Once you slap them, they just want to piss you off and get you cussing. That way you're out there for the world to see, looking like a fool. If you call them on their crap, they don't like it, so they get mad at you. Try to get you cussing some more. And they say, that don't work. They don't want nothing to do with you because you're not feeding them. You're not feeding them. See, they're bottom feeders. They feed off the garbage. They feed off the raunchy morals of the world. And they love it. And that's what the world loves. Proof. You too. You have your voice. Facebook is cancer. A lot of people, yeah, you have the right to speak. Maybe you should shut up because you ain't got nothing productive to say. Go out in the woods and tell a bear. Go find a bear and tell him. But the world's full of lies and cowards. Most liars are cowards. All liars are cowards because they can't stand up for the truth. You're a coward if you throw a lie out. If you can't back up what you say, you're a coward, which makes you a proven liar. But y'all go scurry off. You Christians, you globe shields. Talk in little groups, but you'll know in your heart. This is the main thing right here. I want you to walk away. This last thing said. Once you leave that group and you lay down at night, you know I'm right. Live with that.